it wasn't planned to have every project have the name city. It just kind of happened that way. Well, I mean, the basic answer is I've only lived in cities. I've lived in Philly, I've lived in Boston, I've lived in Denver. I travel a lot. When I was living in Boston and Philly, I was in New York so often because it's right in the middle. And when I travel, I'm not traveling out into the country. I'm traveling to other cities. I just got back from London, and it's great. And the thing I love about cities, I mean, there's so much. People from everywhere. Like here in Denver, I can count on one hand the amount of people that are actually from Denver. Everyone seems to be from elsewhere, and they come with a different perspective, different culture, different cuisine. It's just the diversity of the people. I love the idea of all of us living on top of one another. You can't get away. And yeah, that can bring problems and clashes and stuff like that. But it also, I think, can bring a bit of empathy for the people around you. And then it's just the buildings, just skyscrapers. You see these buildings, especially when I was living in Boston, where you would see these old brownstones, buildings that were made back in the 19th century, and they're right next to like a modern skyscraper. I think that's fantastic. Especially here in America, a bunch of Brits were kind of razzing me, going like, you Americans think 100 years is like a long time ago. When you go to London and it's been there for like 500, 600, 700 years. So all of that. And I just love being in cities and seeing what's around the next corner and talking to people in cafes and bars and getting their story. And because of the diversity, you get this wide array of stories. And, you know, I just feel safer in cities than any other part of the country. And yeah, I just love being there. Again, I love being in a city that I've never been to before.